Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Sam. This is Bolt from the Blue Tarot. I'm an intuitive reader and I channel messages for your highest good and the highest good of all. So let's get into it. I channeled some sign, symbol, synchronicities. These might be meaningful for you before doing this. So right out of the gate, I saw hash browns. I wasn't even hungry, but they looked amazing. I saw a blonde woman dressed in all white in the snow. It was this very striking image. Her dress was white. She had a tiara and maybe like white animal fur. Um, is it a boa? um, but yeah, just very like elegant and poised. This is either like a goddess or a queen, or this is like the front of maybe someone's Christmas album. I don't know what this is, but it was very clear and all white. Um, an illustration of a T-Rex, and we're seeing it from the left side. It's like a realistic depiction, but we're seeing it from mostly the left side, but sort of side on, not in profile. A very small New World monkey, maybe a tamarin, maybe a lion tamarin. If you haven't seen one, look it up right now. They're so cute. If you pause the video to look up a lion tamarin, that counts as your sign, symbol, synchronicity. Just kidding. I saw a cucumber, and then soon after a Twinkie, or an illustration of a Twinkie. So opposite ends of the food spectrum there. Monument Valley, the landscape in Arizona. It's very famous. It's in a lot of Westerns. That landscape. The actor who plays Annie in Community, she's also in Mad Men, and she was excellent in both. I had to look her up. Her name is Alison Brie. And then either an elderberry or a black currant. I'm going to have to get more discerning with my purple berries. And then the phrase trapeze artist. So I looked that up to see what could that be about. And the AI summary of the search very helpfully said, to be a trapeze artist, you need strength, precision, timing, and courage. And then I would add to that faith. A lot of faith in your fellow trapeze artists to catch you while you are high flying and free falling. So perhaps someone is taking a leap of faith that requires their strength, precision, timing, and courage. No small feat. Let's see what's going on. So I've got the Archangel Fire Oracle here just to give us like a starting energy. Shekinah, or Shekinah. This is a Jewish concept of the female aspect of God. All dressed in white, look at that. All right. Attune to that beautiful frequency while I look her up in the book. The Diamond Ray. Page 125. Shekinah, Divine Mother. the feminine aspect of Archangel Metatron, according to this book. Shekinah refers to the energy of the divine feminine. The actual word in Hebrew means presence of God or glory of God. She is also known as the dwelling of God or the settling of God, and she represents the epitome of universal matriarchal unconditional love. If the divine masculine is represented by expansion, the divine feminine energy is that of drawing in, coming together, and of bringing people together. If the masculine represents the one, she represents the all-in-one, one in all. The Great Mother, Shekinah, is the female aspect of the highest source of creation. There we go. She is the divine mother, the original goddess, the female representative of our Creator, as shown by the wise female elder in her oracle. This energy exists within each of us, no matter whether you are a man or a woman. Oh, this is so interesting, you guys. The image I saw of the white blonde-haired woman was of a much younger woman than is depicted here. But earlier today, I was walking in the forest and I saw a tree that had 3 trunks, but it was the same tree, same root system, same base, but it had 3 different trunks all going up at different angles, but close together. And it made me think of the archetypal triple goddess, maiden, mother, crone. So possibly I was seeing the maiden version of what's depicted here. Interesting. Let's see what else about Shekinah. The message: awaken, my daughters, now you are free. Awaken, my daughters, now you can speak. Awaken, my daughters, now you shall see. Awaken, my daughters, now you can be. As mighty, as powerful, as magnificent as me, the Shekinah lives within you. Become the angel. To be one with the Shekinah is to come to a place of deep acceptance for wherever you are in your life, holding zero judgment and resting in the safety of 0-point neutrality. So the receptivity, the divine feminine aspect of allowing, surrendering, accepting. If this sparks an intuitive hit for you at all, you should check out Ariel Gatoga's videos. He's a YouTuber, and he's done 2 or 3 videos now on the Shekinah. Very interesting stuff. Okay. So divine feminine energy today. Let's see if we can see what's going on for you guys. Seven of Swords. 9 of Cups. Seven of Coins. Just going to do one of these. Oof. 5 of Swords. Huh. Interesting. So what I think this is reading in a different pattern than usual. But what I think this is a divine feminine. This could be your divine feminine aspect, or it could be, that's how you identify, and you are like abundant in your own energy, just as yourself. You're so abundant. Your light is so bright. And this is like, technically this card is like um, a marriageable young woman, like comes from a good family, well, you know, has all, like a wealthy marriageable young woman or something like that. But in this case, I'm just getting that like anyone would be lucky to be your friend, that anyone would be lucky to be your partner, or just to be around you and in your authentic energy. But this is bounded on either end by tragedy, essentially, like bad luck, um, and just like despair, a little bit of sadness. So this may be like you're a jewel who's had a rough go of it, or you're like, you have these patterns of, in your life, I'm not saying in your behavior, of like boom and bust, of like things are either really good or they're really bad, or like the cycle has been really up and down. But this is news coming in, and this is good news, but sometimes it doesn't look like it. So this card is one of victory, good news, but you might not recognize it as such, because it might not look like things are being orchestrated in your favor. You might hear about whatever this is and go, are you serious? Like, more of this? And it's not. It's not at all. I think it's going to be a little different for each of you. I don't want to read too much into the past. It's also like a vibrational thing. You don't want to be stuck in this like tragedy, this sad song energy, because that's not going to bring in the best for you. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is for you. King of Wands. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups. Juno. This is like it's a wisdom you're gaining. It's like a turning away from conflict internally. Focusing on the good and filling your own cup. And this this esoteric journey is bringing in a gift. Huh. I mean, this involves like the teachings of your higher self or spirit guides, and an inward search, a hermit type journey. What's the gift then? Yeah. Okay. This deck's calling me, so let's see what's going on here. In terms of the gift. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Hey guys, so I pulled some more cards because they just like the energy is really weird. It's not it's like there's something in the way. So what I got was um yeah, so the devil, the chariot, the nine of wands, and the universe. So this is a card of delay. This is a card of spiritual calm. So it's like there's some sort of devil moving to delay your spiritual calm. Like, I think the reason why this isn't clear is because, it's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but there's clearly a gift, an esoteric gift that's going to balance things out. There's some realization waiting for you when you go within. But right now there's some sort of devil preventing you from finding this spiritual peace. And this is often just an element of yourself. Like, you should be meditating, but you don't do it. And the devil is that part of you that comes up with a million different little tasks and chores that makes you feel like, oh, you're being so productive, so it's okay that you're not meditating, or delays it until it's so late at night that you're like, oh, well, now I have to go to bed. I'm too tired to meditate. So I can only say that, like, this is a little bit different for all of you, and I can't narrow it down. Possibly because of some devil energy. I just, like, maybe some advice will clear this up. I'm not used to it being this cryptic. It's like when you when you look at a piece of art or something and you're like, this makes me feel nothing. That's what I was getting from this read. Very strange. Okay. Spirit, some advice for this collective, please. Odysseus strapped to the mast, beeswax in his crew's ears. So this is another complicated one. Like, this is a bit of a choice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the the nuances and intricacies of this because it'll get us bogged down again. I think what I'm what I'm going through mentally is what you guys have been through, like being pulled in a bunch of different directions and distracted from your purpose, and like harried back and forth so that you end the day and you never wound up connecting to source. You never connected to your heart space. You never plugged into, the world tree. You never sent your roots down into the core of the earth. You never found spiritual calm. And it's just this, like, death by a million cuts, So it may help to figure out what this devil energy is for you. And I think this card asks a useful question. What in your life currently has you under a spell? And how can you take back your freedom? So this can be anything. This is like the siren energy in the negative sense. This devil that would have you dash yourself upon the rocks and think that it was your choice to do so. Like, I think a good place to start is what is keeping me disconnected? What is keeping me from meditating or whatever? Or what is making it so that when I do sit down to meditate, I'm in such a like frenzied state that I feel like I can't do it? If you're energetically sensitive, look into some, like there are people on YouTube, brilliant creators who do like, they will do Reiki healings and cleanings of your energy right there in the video. There are other people who channel light language for clearing energy. So it can be that you're just like a sponge that needs to be wrung out of some energy that is not yours and that is distracting you, putting thoughts into your head that aren't yours, ideas that don't serve you. If you are energetically sensitive, if you're an empath, an intuitive, anything like that, you don't even know that this is happening. Like you think they're your thoughts until they get cleansed out. And then it's just like a breath of fresh air. This can also be like any kind of addiction. So if, you know, if you daily take stimulants, like even in the form of coffee, and then you sit down to meditate and you're feeling so jittery that you can't find a sense of calm, like you can't get to this place, then that's something to consider. You know, a different time of day when the stimulants have worn off in your system, or just pulling back on those if they are fueling your anxious thoughts, right? Like green tea has less caffeine, but also it like spreads out the caffeine in a much more even way than coffee, which tends to be like a stronger, jitterier hit. So consider like, because, you know, if you have anxiety or something, the stimulants are going to make it so much worse. And you just think that's you until you eliminate them, and then you're able to be calm again. So like, don't feed, consider what the devil energy is for you, and then figure out what's feeding it. And then you don't really have to do something very forceful to eliminate it. Just don't feed it anymore, right? Like choose your better angels, feed the other wolf. All right. Maybe just one more piece of advice, if you can. Arwen and Aragorn meeting in Imladris. So when they first meet, Aragorn mistakes Arwen for Luthien, who's this like very beautiful, almost goddess. It's love at first sight, essentially. And most of these cards are advice oriented. This can be like a romantic love at first sight, but this typically I don't do, like I don't tend toward readings like that. So this is something that's about to knock your socks off. It can be someone, but let's just focus on you. So this is like just when you thought you've seen beauty, here comes an extra helping. So this is like you are about to find an amazing hobby, or you are about to find the meditation technique that actually works for you. You are about to discover something internally that's going to change both your internal and your external. Like, you can't go back after this, because it's when you've experienced like ecstasy, in the sense of being immersed in the numinous, something bigger than you, something enveloping and loving, ecstatic, spiritually. It changes you. And what you find inside just might be that. Like, it might be showing you the door to, this might be a mystical experience you're going to have, but it's going to knock your socks off. And it's all about being receptive, going inwards. Yeah, and having the faith of a trapeze artist, knowing that if you sink into the unknown, and the unknown doesn't have to be scary, it's just like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen in this meditation. Whereas if I were to neurotically clean my apartment, you know, that I know what the result is, and it feels productive to my ego mind. This is letting go of control a little bit, and knowing that you have the courage, the precision, the strength, and the timing. Because when you engage in these activities, you tap into your intuition, but you can't tap into it without doing them. It's like you will be so deeply guided, but you have to first relinquish control. Yeah, this one was tough, guys. I think my energy was pulled in a lot of different directions, because I feel like yours might be at the moment. But hang in there and find that focus as an act of self-care, of love for yourself. Take the time, and it will pay off. There's a gift for you there. It might be a gift you didn't know you had. Something awesome. Just some devil energy to work through. Something subtle and distracting. But you will get a handle on it. You've got this. I believe in you guys. Be easy on yourself as you try to figure this out. And it might not be an act of figuring it out. It might be like allowing this to be figured out for you, or sinking into this place of receptivity where all of a sudden it makes sense, but not because you worked hard to figure it out, but because you let go and allowed. All right, guys. Love you. Take care.